All right, so we're going back to the basics. This is the easiest build for finding sports. This is stupid simple, guys. Seriously. I mean, I really have to give props where it's due. If it wasn't for 72 of y'all reaching out to us and letting us know which one of these websites you like the most and giving us pointers, just the little tips like okay, for NFL streams, I noticed that Sports HD was, not as strong as this, or I liked Sports HD for MLB, but not that. I mean, those little things allow us to where we can roll out things so much quicker. So we have to really give it to you. We couldn't have done this. We couldn't have rolled this out as quickly if it wasn't for y'all. We're going to begin rolling out the official version 14 for existing customers in about 3 days. We're going to be, you know, catching up on some sleep and also just double checking our work and everything, seeing if there's any other things we need to add. But you'll see, this is a completely revolutionized build. We don't have to worry about Kodi add-ons anymore, or developers quitting or leaving or doing anything like that. We're going directly to the websites that normally the developers go to and try to siphon off the streams. But we are actually the people that the website developers want to see, because we're going directly to the websites, so we get the best streams. We don't have to worry about what happens if the websites change their streams or anything like that, or if the Kodi add-on doesn't receive updates. You don't even have to know what channel the game is on. Literally, you just click on where it says live or links, and it's going to play for you or tell you why it's not playing. But let me show you. So click on the one icon, and as always, let your build load. Generally, I'd say around 30 seconds. What you're looking for is the top little thing where it scans for TV shows. It's the final step it does before it is allowing us to get to our business. So we got the weather icon up and running. Now we're just waiting for the TV shows. I'm going to go ahead and start marching over there so you can just take a look at it. So now front and center, streaming sites and sports. You can still use the old philosophy, but you'll see this is so much more efficient and so much more powerful. The streams are not even close. Before, what we were getting was like 720p, but it was condensed because it's coming through apps and coming through websites. So many different middlemen. Now it is like true HD quality, and you can hear it in the sound. And I'm going to go over everything in detail, but this is also a built-in help section, so when you click on it, it's going to tell you everything you need to know. And what I'd recommend is just go ahead and click directly on the word sports. You have two plan A's. Basically, the top one I'm going to start at just because I like how easy it is to find what is going on. But the second option right here is actually the highest quality HD. You're going to come down here for the big games, the playoff games. You're going to come in here. I came in here, for example, during Monday Night Football when Aaron Rodgers' leg went out and everybody called their brother and their mother. And I mean, it was just an amazing game. But seriously, flawless 1080p. I mean, I could have a $300 bill waiting in my mailbox and not be receiving the quality that I received from these apps right here. Direct streams from Reddit.com. That's what the Kodi developers try to do. But the problem is that when you bring them into an add-on, you have to constantly be updating those links. And it's just too much work for one person to do. This just brings you directly to Reddit. So there's no middleman. You're exactly where you need to be. There's no clash or collision. There's not like a website developer that's trying to block you or anything like that. There are pop-up ads because we're using just regular websites for the top links and for the Reddit. So the standard rules apply. If you ever use the internet, don't click on the ads. Don't pay attention to pop-up ads. If anything tries to say, hey, do you want to open this? You just say no or click the back button. Click stay here, really. But it tells you everything right in here. Just click on the top, and I'll show you a reason why it's at the top. This is really at the top because it is just so, I mean, it's so silly simple. I mean, we have our videos up here, and if you read the tips in here, it's going to tell you everything that I'm pretty much going to go through. The first time you click on a website, it might ask you if you want to choose your browser. Just make sure you click Silk Browser and then click Always. That step's done. Once you do that, you won't ever have to worry about that again. If you want to read the tips in parentheses, I pretty much just went over them. But the gist is these are websites. They make money off of ads. Expect to see ads. We have the best pop-up blockers and the best ad blockers going, but there will still be things that try to that's how they make their money, and that's the reason why we get these streams. But I like sportshd.me because, well, here, let me show you. Just click on it. You don't have to know what channel the game's on. You don't have to know what time the game's on. When you come in here, it has every professional sport in here, and also at the top there's college football and UFC, and that's seasonal. Actually, they'll change this around. They had Olympics up here when I first found this, but you can see, so if it says live, it's playing. That's how simple this is. And they'll do the same thing for NFL, for NHL, for NBA. It's just those are off season right now, and we're in the middle of the week. But go ahead and click on whatever you want to watch. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to try to find something that I think a lot of people are watching, so I can find some stress. So the Yankees would be a good starting point. I clicked on it. I'm going to double click on the big play button right here to make it full screen. And see, commercial break in progress. You don't have to worry about commercials here. If there's a weather delay, like the big storm is going on right now on the East Coast, so there were a bunch of games that were either weather delayed or rained out today. It just said weather delay. You don't have to worry about anything, and you can hop from game to game. Literally, like every person that said, hey, I'm a sports fanatic, I like hopping from game to game, we would always say the same thing. You need to get a paid provider. Literally, you have to get one. Because in Kodi, you can't hop from game to game. It takes a good minute just to find something to click on, and then when you click on it, it doesn't work, or it takes a while to load, and you'll get locked in, and all that. You don't know if it's the live TV guide, or if it's the add-on, or the developer, or the website. I've got to back out just for copyright reasons, but you saw how excellent the HD quality is. This is perfect for MLB. An excellent game plan starter right here. And you can hop from game to game as simple as, I mean, this is more simple than cable, because it's not like ESPN's on 202, or what channel is Fox Sports? Oh, it's 301, or everything is right here. I mean, you want baseball, right here. When NFL is running, right here. When college football Saturdays, right up here. Click it. And this is a great place to start off at, because okay, hey, these are my teams, they're playing right now. Okay. One thing I'll point out though, for NFL, and y'all pointed this out too, you're going to want to find out what's playing here and then quickly hop over to this add-on like I'm going to show you right now. So once you see NFL is playing, you want to find your team, go ahead and hop over to VIP League or NFLstream.tv. We'll also hop over to the Reddit, the highest quality streams during the peak hours and peak games. But let me show you how simple this is. Click on VIP League, and you don't even have to know the name of the sport. Just click on the picture for the sport you're looking for. There's the helmet. Okay, I would click on that. I click stay here. There are pop-up ads on here, but like you just saw, it's very simple. You just click stay here. You aren't going anywhere. I'm going to back out of here. We're going to focus on, I guess, MLB tonight, just because we don't have any other options, but just want to show you. So click up in here. Everything is right in front of you, and there would have the football games mixed in here, just depending on the time it was playing. So everything that has to do with sports that you want to watch right here. Click on it. Click on the link in blue. You see this? It says HD. Click on there. This one, it would normally have a commercial you watch for 30 seconds, but we have the ad blocker. It's kind of hard to see, but you do have to wait that 29 seconds. It's easily justified because of the amount of time it saves you compared to any other free streaming solution out there, and the efficiency and the power of the stream. I mean, it's excellent HD, and you generally, once you get a stream in here, you can stay in here. There's only a few games that I can think of where I had to hop out and go over to Reddit, and one of them was like Monday Night Football when Aaron Rodgers went down. Like everybody and their mother called each other and said, "Oh boy." I mean, it was a heck of a game, and I had to hop out of here. But that, I mean, other than that, it was just because that's the only game on. Everybody wanted to watch it. Then, if you haven't watched or heard about that game, I don't want to spoil it, but you need to watch it for yourself. It's a heck of a game. But it was an amazing turnaround. So many ups and downs in that game. And, obviously because it's beginning of season and Monday Night Football, you're not going to get much more peak than that for one source. But, and like I was saying, it's super simple. It just tells you, hey, it's commercial break, or whatever it is. Got multiple links up in here. This is definitely, I mean, something that you can enjoy for any sport right here. But it's, I would say, one of the best ones for NFL and college football. Otherwise, for MLB and the small things, you can do everything on sportshd.me, or I say most of things on sportshd.me. But the most popular sports, you're going to want to move over to here. And my favorite is NFLstream.tv. So click stay here. Click it. I'm going to click the bottom right corner here, just so I can show you this. Oops. I had a hard time with this one. Maybe if I double click it? No. I missed my window. Okay, there's an ad. So this will close in 1 second. Well, anyhow, I would just click that and try it again. But I mean, it's no big deal, even if I had to spend another 30 seconds. When I stretch that out, it's going to be flawless HD. It's going to be, I would say, 720p, but it's true 720p. It's not like the condensed streams that you get on Kodi that you can tell have been like filtered and buffered. All the things they have to do to be able to get a stream from a website without the ads getting in, and the website developers getting ticked off trying to block them from getting it to Kodi because they know that they aren't getting any of the money from the ads. So NFLstream.tv. But just to compare and contrast, let me go ahead before I hop out of here. I want to show you the quality you get on these Reddit apps. So with the Reddit apps, you need your mouse toggle. The mouse toggle is super simple and it's an amazing tool. What you do is if you have an Amazon Fire TV device, you're going to double click your play button. So you quickly click the play button 2 times, and it's going to pop up on your screen, and you can control like things with the mouse toggle. If you have the NVIDIA Shield, you just double click, or no, you click 4 times really quickly, on the volume sensor. Your volume sensor is directly below the microphone button on your handheld remote. So it's like 2 inches actually below the microphone. So you just click anywhere in there, click it 4 times, and it pops up. Boom. Okay, we're gonna go to MLB, but I recommend uh, all of these apps. Actually, just click on this normally. I'm jumping the gun about the mouse toggle. Now I need my mouse toggle. And you can actually get away with not using it, but it's just easier because you can actually see where you're clicking. So I'm going to go ahead and pull mine up. I'm going to click on any of these, really. It doesn't matter. You see how many different options I get? Normally you get nickeled and dimed on stuff like that. So you can't even watch your favorite teams if they're playing an away game sometimes because they'll be out of your network. But with this, it's just like, not only can you watch the home, the away, you can watch, whatever you want. So if you have a broadcaster you're trying to watch, or a person that officiates the games or something like that that you really want to focus on, you just like the way that they do things, go ahead and find them. You have multiple options up in here. I keep on running into commercial breaks. I'm sorry about that, but I like the commercial breaks though because it actually allows me to focus on swapping games. If I have actual commercials, I'll hear a jingle in my head or something like that, and I'll forget that I can hop from game to game. But look at this quality though. Seriously, I could be paying $200 a month on this. I could have that bill in my mailbox right now, and I would not be receiving the quality that I'm getting from that if I had satellite. The only thing that's close to this is cable, and it's going to be, a $200 bill. The only thing that's close to this for free source, I mean, there's nothing really. I mean, there's not apps that I've seen that can hold their own with these direct Reddit streams. So that is a direct pop-up ad. Just click exit. You see how, so I messed up accidentally and clicked pop-up. Just click exit as soon as you figure out that something's not right. It's not going to play for you. Yeah, there's a few weather delays right now because of storm. I hope everybody's safe right now, actually, speaking of it. That's a big storm out there. Yeah, that is not something that needs to be taken lightly. But we'll just test a few of these streams. Look at this, man. And when Aaron Rodgers went down with his leg broken for the season, I thought, I did not have a single flinch or anything, no buffering. It was strong 720p to 1080p the entire game, but it sort of trailed off towards the end, and it was just holding strong at 720. But the sound, the quality, and everything, I could have sat there. It was perfect. I just want to say before we go too much further, props to all y'all. Seriously, we could not have done this without y'all. It was all the input that we received. We got 72 different emails and text messages and voicemails just saying, hey, this is the best for baseball. This is what I like for football. All that stuff really does help when we're coming up with a solid, simple, foolproof solution for sports, because otherwise we would have to go through and click, every single one of these websites. We were able to chop 4 right off the top just based on what y'all told us, and then just go in and verify each thing that was said. And that made us where we could, okay, this is the best for football, this is the best for college, this is, the best, the most user-friendly. And the Reddit apps were just the icing on the cake. I mean, that's the simple solution. Hey, if you want to go back to the old way, we even have a better way for that. So when I mess around with Cody add-ons, go ahead and click on sports tips. This is so freaking ridiculous. But you can come in here, say you're looking for golf or something just random that's normally pretty difficult to find. a specialty channel. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be sports. It can be um, a just a weird station. Anything you want, but I'm just gonna put in golf. I found Destination America for a customer. Found like 10 links. Just typed in destination. But look at this: Golf Channel HD, Golf Joker, Golf Channel, NBC Golf, NBC Golf UK, Sky Sports Golf HD, Golf Channel. That is how easy it is to go through 3,000 channels and pull out, what, 6 golf channels? That would literally take me about an hour and a half to go through and do. It just went through 5 complete add-ons, all their sections for golf, and just pulled out these. So if you're ever wanting a quick solution, this is also, let me show you this cool little trick. It's not really a trick, it's just an awesome feature that you won't find in any other build. When you come down and you click on search, look at all the different search options in here. So when you click on search movies with the green options up here, you can use all of your add-ons to search individually for these add-ons. So you can basically gang up on a movie and find out which has the best if you use these. Come down here, you got all your add-ons for movies, kids movies. You can search for Cody add-ons. So if we're ever releasing a YouTube video and we say, hey, this is the new add-on you want to get, just come down to your search, click on it, type in the first 3 letters, and click install. Boom, you've got a new add-on. Search for live TV channels like we just did. Boxing, UFC fights, rock search, metal search, jazz search, indie search. I mean, that is a search section right there. But definitely, this is just the tip of the iceberg on version 14. But that is definitely a rock solid. You can't mess with that. The sports section, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't rely on anything. Going directly to the source. And as far as reliability, quality, and simplicity goes, you won't find anything. Continue watching. We're going to have, I would say, at least 2 other things that we're going to be rolling out. If you haven't already, see our top 10 website. You can see that in the build. We have tips on how to pick up all these apps. We have tips on how to pick up the new terrarium and fix that and do it all at one time. Just click the top 10 list in any of your help sections and go ahead and knock that out. There's like 4 or 5 apps, 2 updates, and you can do it all at one time. It'd probably take you about 3 or 4 minutes. Alright guys, well do appreciate all your input, and we're going to be releasing this probably within the week, but we're going to double check everything and dot our I's and cross our T's. But this is the new version. This is what is coming, and we do appreciate it. Continue watching. We do appreciate you. Reach out to us if you need us. Be good.